yet another episode of A Face from the Past with Mohammed Bazim. Actually, this episode was to be day 10 or day 9 or somehow, but due to some personal emergencies, the person who is with me today faced, I said her, actually you can deal with and all of that, and we will do it later. And this interview and this person, I need her presence in this show so badly because her field is something we haven't touched yet, and I wanted you guys to know about this field and about the location. Actually, there are two reasons. One, I wanted to change the location. I don't know how good it is or yours. Please comment on it. And second, the obvious reason, rain is outside and I don't know. It forced me to shoot indoors, and I took this location. So, not bragging about it, moving on to the profile. She did a BBA with Aviation at Travancore Business College, Kollam, after passing out from our school. And she then joined Chennai International Airport, one of the leading airports in the country, as the customer care executive and head of mishandled baggage. She now is a soft skill trainer there. So this person was also a senior that I looked up to. She had so sweet a voice. She was very good with singing. She was very good with speeches and all. She was so inspirational to me at that time when I was a child. It's none other than Jabba Khan from the 2012 batch. Welcome to the show, Ta. Hi.
Everyone, my name is Jabba. Go ahead, Vasif, ask away your questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you the question. The first question that I thought was BBA with aviation. I have actually there is a BBA is quite common, but and also it's not common. But BBA with aviation, I haven't heard. BBA with human resources, then management and all is more particularly common. And BBA with aviation is it's not that common, but it's heard of. And as for aviation field, airport, like when we are dropping someone or receiving someone from the airport, we consider that some kind of beautiful experience. That is from the outside. For the passengers who's coming, that is another different experience. For the persons who are there 24/7 and all, they have yet another story to say. So how do you explain BBA with aviation? It's a kind of a new and different vibe. So how do you explain it?
Pampered, I was protected, I was guided, I was, I felt safe in school. That's how we all feel, right, when we are studying at Vibranadaya. But once that was over, or once it was close to getting over, we all have this panic of what to do next, right? So I had the same feeling, and that's when I came to know there's a course, where I can also do my BBA and I can also do my aviation. So aviation caught my attention. 12th standard வரைக்கும் எனக்கு சுத்தமா ஐடியாவே கிடையாது. I didn't even know what is aviation. Is there a field like that, and what would I do there? I had no idea. But I found it very interesting because it involves a lot of customer service, and you get to meet a lot of people. All I knew was it's about flights, it's about passengers, it's about traveling. But once I got to know more about aviation, once I started attending, classes in college, I was wondering, that this is something that everybody should know, irrespective of, boys, girls, men, women, appadila illa. Aviation is a field that is open for everyone who is interested in, getting to know people, and every day you get to meet new people, and, it's very inspiring. Because airport is one place where you get to see everything. There's happiness, there's sadness, there is flights, there's magnanimity that is happening there. When you go and stand in front of that flight or in a boarding gate, we go yearly once எங்கயாவது போவோம், இல்ல yearly twice எங்கயாவது நம்ம abroad travel பண்ணுவோம். But being a part of aviation field, you get to know so much about airports and passengers, about customer service. I think if you're interested in communicating with people, if you're interested in serving people and making them feel good and giving them a good experience, aviation is a great industry to work. And if you're not a people's person, then aviation is not your cup of tea.
So now that takes me to the next question. Chennai International Airport is combined of the leading airports in our country. So working there is a bit of a beautiful experience. How can you express that into words?
So I started my course in aviation. I almost completed it, and we all have this internship stage in college, right? So while we were doing, it was almost my internship time, and that's when I traveled to Chennai. Chennai is where I did my early schooling. So when I traveled to Chennai, one random day, that is, I just went to drop off one of my cousin sister or something who was going to travel to Dubai. So that's when I saw this board, that said interview happening at Sri Lankan Airlines, work at Chennai International Airport. I was fascinated as an aviation student. Avladhan. Mathapadi internship pannanu, inga pannalam, that and all, nothing was there in my mind. Only thing that came in my mind is, okay, so I am an aviation student. So when I go back to college, I can tell people, right? I was only finishing my second year then. So I can go back to college and say that, I attended an interview with Sri Lankan Airlines and how the whole experience was. That is all that came in my mind. So I thought, okay, why not? We'll go and give it a try. And so my mother, we just walked directly to the Sri Lankan Airlines office, and heading into an airport is not that easy. So I said that I came to attend an interview, and I just walked in. I had no resume, absolutely nothing. I just saw that there is an opportunity and I need to seize the opportunity. I didn't have in my mind that I'm a college student, mudiyuma mudiyada, will I be able to, patle, nothing. I just thought, okay, we just go and see what happens. So that's how I went for the interview, and all the questions that they asked, was again like how I told about how interested are we in people, how are we ready to provide service, how are we ready to care and treat people in the right way and serve them so that they reach safely to their respective destination, right? And so I went and attended the interview. They asked me a lot of questions. There was a huge board. For a college student, it was really scary when everybody were firing questions at me, asking what the rules and regulations about traveling and all that. Since I was studying then, it was very easy for me to answer. And when I came out of the interview room, immediately the manager there, I still remember him, Guna sir, somebody I'm very grateful to, he walked out straight and said, okay, so when are you planning to join? I was thrilled, okay, I was thrilled. My mother was even more thrilled because we had no idea that I'm going to work because I had to get back and finish my college, right? So I was thrilled, but at the same time, I only wanted to take it, but I was just a student who was puzzled on how.
That was a bit of a fun, cool way, and that had us done in it. So this is a question that requires some kind of a beautiful answer. I know you are the perfect person to say it, so I'm gonna ask away. The thing is, women in an aviation field, we know all air hostess and all, but coming to a particular stance, there is a lot of restriction for women in this field. In the aviation field, women are particularly restricted from this field. It's kind of misogynist and patriarchal one. So I was about to ask, why do you think so, and why is that so, and what was your experience, and how can we rectify this one?
Grab every opportunity. Don't think, will it happen, will it not happen, where will this lead me to? Of course, keep your family as priority, keep your dreams come true. It's not every opportunity that I'm telling you to seize, but if you see something taking you closer to what you're dreaming for, never think about it. You may have to convince people, you may have to get disappointed, but there is no particular opportunity that is not for you. You are meant to do anything, okay? If I can do it as a college student, I think any of you guys can do it.
Suita, that was a wonderful answer there. So, you went to national level declamation or national level singing competition and all. So, how was your experience as a national level declamation competition?
And the confidence that I will be able to do something, right, in this particularly. So from not knowing what it is at all to, today having the national award in my hand, when I went to Gujarat is where my national level competition was conducted, and it was a dream. So I did a negative character in my national level competition. So once in +1, I was selected for nationals. I nailed the district level, state level. I went to nationals. But it was in Mysore. But that I wasn't selected. I didn't get a prize. So I came back. Again in +2, they motivated me so much to go ahead for district level, state level, national level, and that's where I got this award. And again, it was a huge competition. It was very hectic. It was very stressful. But I think it's the school, the vibe, the love, the care, the confidence, and we know that when we head back, after finishing this competition, there'll be so many people to shower their love and joy for me, and that's why I worked really hard, and I got this national award. And till today, it is one of the most prestigious and proud award that I have. And since then, even though I've been pursuing music, even then I've been into training, into soft skills and everything. I think it's a joy, that you get to achieve something for yourself, where your school stands behind you to get it. At the same time, நமக்காக நம்ம ஏதாவது பண்ணணும் ஸ்கூலுக்காக அப்படின்னு பண்ணி ஒரு வெறித்தனத்துல பண்ணதான் இந்த national award. And very, very grateful. I really is what I will say. Keep working hard. Beyond everything, have fun. Okay, இதெல்லாம் நான் சொன்னாலும், if you ask my teachers, they'll say how much I used to have fun in school, how much competitions that I used to be a part of, and fun is really, really important, and that's how we build a great career as well. Okay, it's not that you have to be serious and strict all the time to make it big in life. Nothing like that. Enjoy, have fun, and make sure you make yourself proud. There is nothing that you have to prove to anybody else. You just have to be the best version of yourself, and I wish you guys all the very best. Thank you so much.
Fantabulous was that. Thank you, Ta, for this. What I can't say this experience, I can't express this into words. You're like everyone says that elegant voice joined with some powerful messages and beautiful experiences made this show, made this day a spectacular one for me. It was indeed drop dead gorgeous and ravishing. So thank you, Ta, for being part of this show. For you had your personal emergencies and all. You said you would do it. You found time for us. So that's a great thing. So thank you, Ta. Once again, thank you for being part of this show. And guys, that takes to you and me again. It's a particularly common one. It's not about how much we have. It's about how much we enjoy that. It's about happiness. There are sad moments. We have to move on from that and all. So, to moving on and to finding happiness. I don't have a glass to raise and say cheers, but cheers to moving on and finding happiness. So, until the next episode, where we meet again, it's me, Mohammed Wasim, signing off.